Hey guys, what's up? This is the Average Drummer again, and this is my wife Faith again.
In a different shirt.
Today we're here with another cooking time. We're making bacon burger sliders.
Sure.
And homemade french fries with a deep fryer. Haven't used it in a while since the first cooking time video when I made chicken and waffles with my brother. So figured I'd bust it out again. I've gotten out a lot of the things we need for this video already, except like seasonings and little stuff like that. We have potatoes. I'm using russet potatoes. And sweet potatoes. We have onions, bacon, and we're making two different kinds of sliders. I'm making beef sliders, and for Faith, we're making ground turkey sliders. Oh, and we have tomato as a topping. We're gonna get out some lettuce too. That's it. That's all I got. So for Faith's burgers,
we're gonna look up chipotle seasoning.
So we're gonna Google chipotle seasoning. We'll put a recipe for that in the bottom once we find it. But for mine, we're gonna use a whole bunch of seasonings from where am I? From that yellow thing right there. Our overflowing bin of seasoning. Yeah, once I dig them all out of the container, I'll actually go over what we're gonna use. But we also need breadcrumbs. I think they're in this cabinet.
Oh.
They're somewhere up there. Can you reach in, my short little lady?
I got it.
Breadcrumbs. Traditional breadcrumbs. So for chipotle seasoning, we need
garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, smoked paprika, and
yes. There's red pepper down in there somewhere.
Chili powder. Oh, and you know what? We may as well just use cayenne pepper just because I want it.
Yeah, ground cayenne
and what's
pepper.
Coriander? Do we have coriander?
I think I have coriander up here. So this calls for ground coriander. I have whole coriander, but I don't really feel like grinding it up because I'm lame.
I ain't farting around with that.
So yeah, that's all we need, I think, for her seasonings. So for my burger, we're gonna go to the fridge. We're gonna use a lot of the same dry seasonings that Faith is using, so I'll just leave those out. And then I'm also going to add Frank's Red Hot sauce. Worcestershire, don't even ask me how to say this properly. Worcestershire sauce and soy sauce. This is very similar to a steak seasoning that I like to use, like a steak marinade, but I put it in a burger. We're going to make the beef patties and the turkey patties. One thing I forgot to add, in each batch of meat, we'll need an egg. Helps keep your burgers from falling apart. That's it. She's gonna dump the whole thing of ground turkey into the bowl. Ground turkey in a bowl, everybody. Ground turkey in a bowl. So when Faith and I make things, we're not really one for measurements, but we're gonna try and guesstimate measurements for you guys, and I'll put them in the description down below. That's the best we can do.
Let's get to it.
We don't actually measure. Faith might actually be measuring things.
Everything by a half teaspoon or half of a half.
I won't be doing that. So first, for Faith's ingredients, we're going to add
garlic powder.
Half a teaspoon of garlic powder. 1/4 teaspoon of ground red pepper. 1/2 teaspoon of oregano.
About a quarter teaspoon of onion powder.
About a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika.
1/2 teaspoon of chili powder.
1/2 teaspoon of chili powder.
No, 1/4.
1/4 teaspoon of chili powder. I lied. 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder. Some pepper.
However much you prefer.
And the salty. Salt and pepper to taste.
Can you crack me an egg, please?
Cracking an egg in the thing. So then we're going to use some breadcrumbs.
This egg is so cold.
Probably about a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs.
I'd say that's a 1/4 cup.
It's about a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs, maybe a little bit more depending on how much meat you're actually using. We're only using a pound. So that's mixed to be formed into patties. You want these to be fairly tiny.
I've never actually had a slider before.
You've never actually had a slider? No. Think of like a half burger. It's like a mini hamburger. So here's what you do when you make a burger patty. After you form your round thing, press your thumb into the middle of it to make a little dent. That helps your burger cook evenly.
I'd say I'm maybe gonna get 4 to 5 burgers out of this.
Yeah, probably 4 or 5, maybe more than that. These are actually closer to like regular sized burgers right now, but they'll shrink a little bit. Okay, so Faith has made her last patty.
Which he referred to as the saddest patties he's ever seen.
They're not
you
bad.
You freaking loser.
They're not that bad. I was joking.
Not even
So here's all of her patties. She got about 6 of them out of there. They're actually very large sliders.
Well, look
They're
at the
closer
buns. The
to
buns
like
are pretty big.
Yeah, they're closer to like regular burger size.
But the buns say slider.
Yeah.
Don't you want like a burger to bun ratio?
Yeah.
There needs to be a burger to bun ratio. That's
Okay.
how most people don't get.
Okay.
Who would want to bite into a burger and get a huge chunk of bun?
Nobody.
Not this girl.
So Faith's done making her beef patty, or sorry, they're not beef. Her ground turkey patties. I will be making my beef patties now. For the beef patties, we have our ground beef. I'm using 85-15 beef. I know 80-20 is supposed to be the better beef, but I'm also trying to eat a little healthier and eat less fatty stuff.
AKA my wife was standing with me at Meijer and said, "You should get the lean stuff, it's good for you." It's good for you.
So 85-15 beef into the bowl.
It's so nice and red. And look,
So
there's
beautiful.
like barely any fat.
Into the bowl, I'm gonna add my egg. Oh, I didn't tell you what seasonings I'm gonna use in mine. That's really close to my face. I'm gonna use garlic powder, red pepper, smoked paprika, Frank's Red Hot, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, Laurie's seasoning salty, cracked black pepper. And I'm gonna cut up a little bit of bacon, mix it into the burger. Didn't see that one coming, did ya? We're gonna start with the sauces. I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons of the Frank's Red Hot, tablespoon of soy sauce. That was a lot of soy sauce, that was my bad. Tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And then as far as the seasonings go, I'll be using a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, half a teaspoon of ground red pepper, half a tablespoon of Laurie's seasoning salt, and some cracked black pepper. About the same amount of breadcrumbs, about a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. And then before I mash this all up with my hands and get my hands all dirty, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up a little bit of bacon. Got your bacon all chopped up, just dump that in there. And you're good to start mixing. Because of all the liquid I added to mine, I might actually have to add more breadcrumbs. So I'm probably gonna end up using like a 1/3 cup of breadcrumbs.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on peeling and cutting the potatoes into strips so they look like French fries. So I realized you don't really peel potatoes to make French fries, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wash them and cut them.
Okay, so Faith is still cutting up some potatoes, but I finished making all of my beef patties. So this is both of our patties all done. So these are mine, these are Faith's. We have like way too many patties right now for just 2 people. We're probably gonna just cook what we want to eat right now. Maybe a few more and then just freeze the rest for when we want some later. So when I fry stuff, I use peanut oil. I think I need almost 2 quarts of this stuff. I just go until it says full on the line. There, that's good. That's between maximum and minimum. That's good, it's just fries. So I'm going to turn my fryer on to 375, as high as it'll go. Let that heat up. It'll take about 5 to 10 minutes for that to actually get to frying temp. So while we're waiting, we're gonna start cooking burgers. Okay, so we've come to the important part
Let's cook the bacon first.
of the thing. Cooking everything. So Faith's going to cook the burgers and the bacon on a cast iron skillet that has been heated to a medium high heat. So I believe our oil has reached the proper temperature. Still, I'm going to take some fries. I'm gonna start with sweet potato fries because I haven't actually deep fried these before. Just add a bunch of these to the basket and you lower them in. Okay, listen to the bubbly, and you put the lid back on. These will fry probably for about 6 to 10 minutes probably. I haven't actually ever done sweet potato fries before, but that's normal fries. I'll let you know after the first batch. Or I'll just Google it. I don't know. This is the sound and sight of cooking bacon. Look at that. Faith, what does that make you feel?
Indigestion?
Does it make you feel joy and happiness just looking at that?
Sometimes.
Just that. That can be our whole video right there, just me standing here letting bacon cook. After the first round of French fries, I have determined that it only takes about 5 to 6 minutes for the French fries to cook at full temperature. Faith has started cooking the hamburgers, and she's doing it in the best way possible in the bacon grease. Okay guys, our food is done cooking. I have assembled my first burgers and some french fries on a plate. And we're gonna show you what it looks like all finished, put together with all the toppings, some lettuce, some tomato, some onion, mustard, cheese, the whole 9 yards. So here we go. Cue that music. Well guys, everything's done. Our burgers are assembled. They look amazing, and I'm sure they're gonna taste just as good. So I'm gonna take a quick bite of the one with bacon on it. This is probably gonna be gross. I mean, the way I eat is probably gonna be gross, not the burger. The burger's gonna be great. So, forgive me. I must pause and appreciate the wonder that is this burger.
God bless America.
God bless America. So, yeah, this was great. These taste amazing. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Faith is behind the camera right now. She's enjoying her burgers as well. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you're not. And share this video, please. We like when people share. Share the joy and the laughter and the fun with everybody else. So, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.